I have learned that the process of planning a video production takes a several amount of time. For instance, you need to ensure that you have a fully detailed script, storyboard and screenplay. These are essential as they allow you to be prepared when filming and makes it easy to understand what shots you will need. You need to have call sheets as well, so you are able to know what is going to happen on the day and what time. Also the props and any equipment you will need, so basically it's like a checklist. The storyboard helps us get a good image of each shot and how everything will look like in real. This helps us get a good understanding of how the film will look like, and if some things don't work, then we're able to change it then and not waste time filming everything and then filming again because we didn't like certain things. The script helps us get our story in order and everything step by step, and also it tells us when and where the film will be shot and what type of day, either daylight or night, also the dialogue that will be added to it. This helps us get prepared and make sure when and what will be happening on the day. It is very important to plan things because if you don't, then you wouldn't know what to do and what you have already done and what you haven't. The planning does take a lot of time depending on how long your film will be and the different types of shots you will include. The genre also has an impact on it because if you're doing an action film, then you will have more shots to increase adrenaline, whereas a standard romantic film you will have less shots and they will mainly be slow to show emotion and detail, so it is very important to plan because it helps you get exactly what you want. Filming is a long progress as you have to do many shots. Even if the film lasts for 1 minute, there are loads of shots in it. For example, in our video we have altogether 16 shots just to show someone dropping a bag and another person getting it and giving it back to her. It clearly shows that filming looks very simple, but it is complex and has multiple techniques and shots used to create meaning and story. In our short film, we start off with an establishing shot of the college to show the audience where the film is shot in, and then it tilts down and our character walks down. We then get a shot of the character's feet walking down the stairs, which is an insert shot to show detail, and then another shot of her walking away from the stairs, and this is an action match shot. We then get a shot of her walking and dropping a bag, and then a shot of the other character, Georgia, and we get a side shot of her face looking at the dropped bag, and then a shot of the bag which connotes an eyeline match. This helps the audience want to know what she is looking at, and then cut, and then you are able to see it. We then get a shot of Georgia running towards the bag and diving to get it, and here I followed her with the camera instead of leaving it at one place and recording her. This is because running with her and making the camera follow her engages the audience's attention and also makes them feel like they're running with her. And then we have an over-the-shoulder shot of Georgia when she is on the floor looking at Lana, and this also engages the audience's attention as it makes them see a point of view shot. We then have another shot of Georgia standing up and then a wide shot of her running to reach Lana. This looks quite effective because it shows the action in 2 shots, so it's like an action match shot. When Georgia reaches Lana, we have an over-the-shoulder shot of her tapping Lana's shoulder and another shot of Lana, and the camera zooms in on her to show importance of what Lana is saying. And then another shot of Lana and Georgia while she passes the bag to her, and Lana with an attitude grabs it off her. This shows how each character is in their role. We then get a reaction shot of Georgia from smiling to frowning, and she has gotten upset that Lana just grabbed the bag off her with attitude and not gratitude. We finally got a shot of Georgia stood behind Lana, and Lana is walking off and nods her head and shows off her attitude. As you can see, that our short film required a lot of shots and camera angles and movements. I was recording all the footage and I had to use the script to help me know what has been done and what hasn't been done. It also helped me to know where everyone should be standing and what they should be doing, because this is really important to know as you don't want to be recording the wrong thing, as this can be very time consuming. Filming with a tripod was quite fidgety at first because the tripod was quite difficult to use as there were loads of ways to turn and screws to make it tight and loose, but together as a group we helped each other and got it in the end. Then filming wasn't very hard because it was really straightforward to do, and this is because I just had to move the camera steadily to capture what I needed to, and also I've dealt with recording footage before, so it wasn't too hard. Editing is very time consuming and long to do. We have to use animations, transitions, voiceovers, music, and then put it all together and set the timing and place in text as well. Also, changing the speed of any audio or video. This takes a long time as you want to ensure that everything looks good and it doesn't look all cramped up. Also need to ensure that each shot flows with the next one. Editing took a while, but because our film wasn't very long, it was quite quick to do, and also by having more than one person doing it made it much easier because we were in a group. Editing is a long process as it really challenges your skills because you have to ensure to understand how everything works before you lose anything or do anything that won't make the film look good. Because we have done editing before in the AS coursework of making videos for evaluations, I found it very easy to do this time because I developed many skills whilst doing it in AS and have no problem with anything. I am also aware of the things that can go wrong. For example, if you don't have a piece of music that you are using in your movie and it isn't on your desktop and it's on a USB, then it won't work. So it is important that you always have the video and music on the computer whilst you are working with Movie Maker to ensure that everything works properly. I have also learned that editing takes a lot of time, so it is good to start as soon as possible to ensure that you don't lose any time if you are aiming to finish for a deadline. There were many mistakes within our film. For example, there were some parts where the camera wasn't straight and it looked different to the other shots and didn't go well. Also, when we was using the tripod, by turning it would make the camera keep stopping and it wasn't moving smoothly. So next time I need to make sure that I use the tripod properly so I get a smooth recording and it will look better as well. Whilst editing, I realised that we didn't have much footage, and this is because we need to ensure that we have lots of footage so we have a good variety of what will fit in best with the shot. So next time I will shoot more footage. Another thing that I would improve next time would be that our storyboard needs to be detailed, in fact very detailed, and this is because whilst we are filming we recorded some footage that wasn't even on the storyboard, and so we got some extra shots. However, we are able to get a good final short film. There is a lot of technology used in video production because you need lots of different types of technologies to fulfill certain tasks. For example, the camera to film the footage, Windows Movie Maker to help edit the movie, the internet to get music and sound effects, and etc. There is a lot involved, but it needs to be used because that is how we are going to get a good film. Using the camera and the voice recorder to record the voice of the character for the short film wasn't very hard to do. This is because in AS I've already done that with myself, so I knew what to do and how to put it on the computer and put it into my video. Other technologies such as the computers and the software of editing. The Windows Movie Maker isn't the best for editing videos, but it does a good job. However, next year we are going to be using much better editing software, so it will be better to work with and also develop more skills. Next time I should make sure that I am using good quality technology, for example, better quality camera to shoot the film. Overall, all these processes have been challenging, but some bits have been quite easier because I have already done similar things and I just used my experience and skills and knowledge and applied it to each task and got a good final short film. Next year I'm going to be more detailed, plan more, and also develop more skills.